Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, all my students, how are you today? I hope we are in the good conditions. And before we come to our today's material, let's read Basmalah together. Hopefully it will be running well. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, all my students, here we have materials about read context. So here I would like to tell you, for the first is about definitions, and for the second is about purpose of the context, and the third is example, and the fourth is generic structure, and the fifth is language features, and the last is analysis of the context. So all students, do you know about the context before? Okay, the context is a text which retell event or experience in the past. So all my students, when we need to tell or express in the text about some experience in the past, we can use recontext. So for the next is purpose of recontext. The purpose is to inform or to ascertain the audiences about experience in the past. So the purpose of recontext is just to inform or maybe to entertain the experience in the past. Okay, for the research is about the example of recontext. So here we have the examples of my students. Let's read together. Okay, this is the example of recontext. Just read it first before we analyze it. So for the next is generic structure. Okay, here we have previous example that is about recontext. For the first paragraph, for the first text is about orientations. It provides the setting or introduce the participants. So all my students, for the second text is about the events. It tells what happened or in what sequence of the context itself. Then for the last paragraph is about reorientations, or let's say conclusion, or reorientations, optimal and closure or events of the event, like that. So for the next is language features. Okay, all my students, here how to make an recontext. First is using simple past tense, Then for the second is using chronological connections, and for the third is introducing personal participants, and also using linking verb, and then for the last is using action verb. After this, I will make it clearly. It is just for introductions, and for the last is analyze. Okay, here we analyze. We can analyze the example before. So here for the first paragraph, we can analyze the orientations. I make it different color for the orientations, and for the second paragraph, I would like is the event. Yeah, I give the different colors, and last also the orientation. So maybe that's all for materials today, and I give you some job to more understand about the context. And last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.